Hello, welcome to Oggy's Vlogging. What great weather we're having at the minute, eh? I hope this is bringing great white sharks to our shores early. Right, this is an update on the great white shark video I did. I've had a hell of a lot of comments. I think it was over 18,000 views as well, which is good. So we're going to discuss some of the comments and update on it, and also we're going to discuss possibly doing a bit of a expedition. So watch this space. Folks, before we start, if you haven't already, could you please subscribe, like, share and comment on all my videos, please? It'd be a great help. Right, so I posted a great white shark video a few, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's had 18,000 views and hundreds of comments, some abusive comments, calling me a fraud and a con man and all this sort of thing. And how can I be a con man? You know, I'm just talking about sharks. Right, so we've had a hell of a lot of people that said they've actually sighted, or they've spoke to people who sighted great whites on our shores, but they don't want to say anything because they don't want the likes of, you know, marine biologists and everything like taking over their fishing grounds and stuff like that, which I can understand, but it would be nice to get photo evidence. So if you were out on a boat, you're a fisherman or something, and you actually see one, please get a video just to prove everybody wrong. Please, please, please. Right, there's a lot of people said Scotland mainly, not the west coast, but the east coast around the Moray Firth around there. They've actually sighted a few around there. There's really good photo evidence of one as well. I don't know where I can find it though, but I've seen it before on another shark channel. I think it was Shark Bites. We're either Shark Bites or Islander Outdoors. So if you can find that footage for me, please, that would be great, lads. It's around the Moray Firth, but there's a lot around the Hebrides as well. So personally, myself, I think around the North Channel and the Clyde Estuary is a cracking spot for them, because you've actually got the Atlantic coming through the into the North Channel, with where the what's it called, Isle of Skye, Mull of Kintyre, that's the one, where the Mull of Kintyre is, in between there and Ireland. And you've also got the Irish Sea coming up from Devon, Cornwall, Wales, Isle of Man and that. And there's also a lot of bluefin, I can't speak today, a lot of bluefin tuna and a lot of seals around that area. Also dolphins. We know that dolphins are a main diet of the Mediterranean white shark, because every time they catch one, there's always dolphins inside them. Poor little things. Right? But that's nature. So I'm thinking around the North Channel, you know, like Northern Ireland, west coast of Scotland, Isle of Man, around that area. So if anybody's got a big boat and would like to participate in a little adventure for a week or something in July, that would be great. We could probably get crowdfunding for it, so it'd pay your fuel and everything. So if there's anybody out there with a boat, or a couple of people with smaller boats, we can do a bit of chumming and hang around and see what turns up. You never know, it might even happen, eh? That would be great, that. And we could also like fund it through YouTube by doing, you know, live videos and things. So it'd pay for your fuel and food and everything. You know, it's not a money making exercise, it's getting the proof that we need out there. So I'm just going to show you the map now. I've circled the areas where I think would be best. I'm no expert, don't get me wrong, but I just think it's going to be in these areas rather than Devon and Cornwall, where everyone says. And I do like this area as well, because believe it or not, I used to surf, and that's where I used to surf, in the North Channel, just near Port Patrick in Scotland. And I do think that there is great whites around there. So, right, so if anybody wants to join, anybody wants to fund it or anything, any rich people out there, millionaires, want to put some money towards it, great. Comment below and I'll see if I can get in touch with you. Leave an email address and things like that. Anybody with boats, you know, if it's just a big boat or 2 or 3 boats, we can do it. We can go out from like Port Patrick, Donaghadee, possibly Girvan, or I think Ballantrae's got a little harbour as well. And there's also Isle of Man. So we could chum all that area and just, you know, for a couple of days and then hang around and keep chumming just in the same place and see what comes up, because there is a massive current that goes through the North Channel as well, which actually goes from the top end in Scotland right down the Irish Sea. So that could drag anything up from down south or anything from the north, and it's in the Gulf Stream as well. So right, enough for my ranting. I don't know what else to say really, but I'd love to do this expedition. You know, it'd be great. You know, it'd be absolutely fantastic, and we'd see something. We'd see blue sharks, poor beagles, maybe even basking sharks. But we really want to get photo or video evidence of great whites in the UK. There was one on Facebook today saying off Scotland, and apparently it was a boat that was in Australia with a great white in the background. But you know, there is a lot of fakes out there, but I don't know how we can prove it though. You'd have to show the name of the boat or your location on the radar or something like that. But if anyone wants to join again, and please subscribe, like my videos, and thanks for watching Oggy's Vloggy. Bye.